from me. I know I'm not relevant at all. I have no subscribers, but if you want to watch the video, go ahead. It's just this is for future context. It's just gonna be me yapping about a bunch of shit. That's literally all it's gonna be. So if you want to watch however long the video is, I don't even know how long the video is gonna be, but if you want to watch that long of me just yapping, go ahead. If you want to get my opinion, you want to comment down below. I really don't care. I'm just saying this because I need to get some stuff off my chest, and hopefully a couple people read it. Anyway, I'm gonna post Sync's everything in the description. He's a funny guy. Anyway, peace. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about this current state of Rust. So, what I first want to start off with is the fact that I'm eating. Anyway, alright, let's start off with updates first. Bags of Riches, good update. Other than metal detectors. It makes me want to slam my heads out of the ground. Who asked for metal detectors? Let's be honest here. Nobody asked for them. Metal detectors didn't even come up in my brain when thinking of Rust. When I thought about what they could add to Rust. And it doesn't even give you good items. It's a tier 2... I think, tier 2 or tier 1. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it's tier 2 because I don't care. Tier 2 thing that you have to research, and it gives you bullshit, man. It does not give you good shit, and if it does, I don't even know what the loot tables are for, but I know it's not gonna give you anything good worth jack shit. It's gonna give you stuff worth jack shit. But why? Why did they add something where we look at the ground for 20 minutes and we find jack shit? Like why? What was the point of it? I don't get it. There was no point in adding that. Nobody asked for a metal detector. I'm sorry. And I get that they're trying to balance the game out and everything, and I appreciate. I love the Rust devs. I appreciate that they're adding updates everywhere. I love that they're constantly updating, and I love they're doing memory optimization. All that, love it. Metal detectors, why? That's the only thing. Why? Anyway, let's keep going. Okay. Coupling the rails. I can kind of find that useless, but whatever. DLC. The 3 DLCs in the past 4 months. More money. It's fine. They need money to keep up. I'm fine with that. Attack helicopter. Questionable. Homing missiles, yeah, you needed to counter the attack helicopter. Parachutes, like that update. Armored hot air balloons, like that update. Weapon rack item pack, like that update. Shouldn't be a DLC. Twitch drops. Wounded. Burst module buff. Love it. Brick building skin. Shit. Why is it a DLC? Water update. Sure. Another hazmat skin. Why? Why are we adding hazmat skins? They need to add a grass hazmat skin that matches the grass, matches the snow, and matches the desert. Amazing. Don't make it purchasable though. Add separate Hazzy skins for that. Or make it cheap. Or make it like $2 or something, because don't make it $12, or make it like $6 for all 3 of them, or actually do $5. $5 for all 3 Hazzy skins, perfect. $5, not that much money. Go ask my mom right now for $5. She give it to me. How long was it fucking doing that? I don't know. Whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Anyway, guys, we're moving on to Twitter. I don't even know how long ago I cut that. We're moving on to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. This is my Twitter account. Go follow it. Go hit me up. Oh, follow it. Rust Gaming. It's got my Twitch. Anyway, let's go to Syncs real quick. YouTube, by the way. Right here. Who denying Rust is slash was a PvP game slash was. Here's an old Reddit post on Play Rust from Helk. Here we go. Posts on Reddit usually echo what we're already feeling about the game. As I mentioned in another thread, this isn't a change request submission site. I disagree with you saying the game is grindy. I think XP was grindy and this new system is absolutely not. Or at least we're getting there. I want to make one thing absolutely clear. Rust is a PvP game. I know weapon balance is a bit fucked up, and I know rating is very fucked up. I know, oh no, sorry, I messed up. I want a hell of a lot more rating to be going on in Rust, but not until we fix a few things. Understand that the goal is to not make Rust a happy place where you can build a cute base in a meadow. Absolutely. This right here as well, he has a fair point. And we need different play styles. I agree with that. Role players are fine, but it's just, anyway. This you can go check it out. I'll link his Twitter and he's fucking WS YouTuber. Anyway, let's get on about the rant, main rant. So basically, I think that the game itself is not dying. I think it's actually at its peak right now. I don't remember if it's at its peak or not, but regardless, I still think that they're trying to lean their way into the more, like, they're trying to be every other survival game, which meaning that they're trying to accord to all aspects of Rust, like all playstyles, like RP, PvE, just farmers, builders, all that shit. And I like that. But the thing is, the main thing that Rust used to be about was PvP. Rust used to be a PvP coordinated game where you could only get loot by PvPing people or by running monuments that require PvP in some sort of way, whether it's PvE, where you're facing NPCs, or you're facing, Bradley or Helly or, whoever. You're still in some way, shape, or form shooting at something. With the three things I would say: PvP, difficult to learn. You have to play constantly in order to get better at it. It's a hard game to learn, and you'd have to play constantly, get better at it. Exactly what I would say. Because when you used to play with the old recoil, you'd have to play to get better at it. There's no way you'd be able to have 500 up. And that's leading on to another point. We'll get to that later. But what I was trying to say is, when I used to play Rust, I used to play on average, probably, like, just off the top of my head right now, 4 to 5 hours a day. When you used to play Rust with old recoil, new players would join and they would be absolutely dog shit at the game. They would have no idea what they're doing, and you could tell. You wouldn't even have to look at their profile to know that they're new at the game, because they would miss every single shot because the recoil used to be hard and there was just different play styles of different people. Compared to now, where I could confuse a 500-hour player for a 4,000-hour player. You get what I'm trying to say here? Like, I can't tell if someone's cheating or if they just sit in A train all day. It's very hard to tell. But back then, if a 500-hour player was beaming you from 175 meters away, he's hacking. There's no way a 500-hour player is beaming from that far with that kind of recoil. Versus now, you wouldn't know. You know what I mean? It's just, like, now they used to use back then to help shit with the recoil. Now they just use ESP and aimbot. Like, it's just got more simple. And it's more, that's why, and there's actually more cheaters after the combat update than there was before. Added different playstyles themselves. Developers are very respectable, by the way. I don't want to diss anyone. I don't want them to think I'm dissing them or anything. It's a very great game. I love the game. Obviously, I have 2,700 hours in or something like that. But it's just, they need to focus on more of the PvP aspect, because that's what Rust is. That's what, well, I shouldn't say is, because it's more, in my opinion, roleplay than it is right now. They're not listening to us as much as, like, the PvP. They're not listening to us, the veterans, who's been playing the game for years. I've been playing since November 27th, 2021. I've been playing for October 27th, 2021. I've been playing for almost 3 years. I've been playing for 2 years. 2.5-ish years, and they need to listen to the people who've actually been playing the game since either it's came out or a couple years ago when the game was in its peak. In my opinion, game wise, stat wise, it definitely wasn't. Game wise, it was. Anyway, they need to. I'm not saying that they need to favor people. I feel like they're favoriting the role players more because they're trying to help them, and they're trying. So like, what I'm trying to say is, updates. This is how the order would go. Roleplay-ish update, little combat update, big roleplay update, little roleplay update, medium combat update, 2 like decently big roleplay updates, and then a big combat update. So, and then that was then. Now it's big roleplay update, small roleplay update, little combat update. Like these little, there's adding these little changes that don't really change much to the game, but they do at the same time. I feel like they need to. What I'm trying to say is, I want Rust to go back to the way it was. I want it to go back to the PvP based game where you had to play to get better, instead of being able to play and be able to confuse a 500-hour player to a 7,000-hour player. You know what I mean? One, it's harder for content creators to make content because they have to constantly switch servers because people are playing weird. They're roof camping, they're sitting in bushes, they're just playing weird in general. People are running 30 deep more than they were before because they need it. They need the numbers. It's just ridiculous, man, because they only have one playstyle, and that's role-playing. Some of them don't, some of them, but like I said, you need that to balance it out, but some of them just have roleplay, and they think that PvPers are disgusting. I've seen a couple of them, and they're so weird. They criticize people on PvP, even though it's a PvP-based game, like Helk said. So, that's all I have to say for now. I might add later. I'm hoping I can come out with a Rust video soon. I haven't been able to come out with a lot because I can't get good content. I'm gonna be honest, I can't get good content. It's so hard to. I find a server, and we get a good start, we get guns, and then we just get raided by people constantly, or roof camped, or our morale just goes constantly down because we keep losing guns to weird people. I'm gonna post Sync's everything in the description. He's a funny guy. Anyway, peace.